Hello guys, today I'm playing Phantom Forces, but I asked ChatGPT a couple of questions. So, I asked it like the best guns in each section, and for assault section, or the assault class, let's see, it said the M16A3, for scout, it said the MP7, for support, it said the M60, and for recon, it said the intervention. So, for the M16A3, I'm going to be using this gun first, and I mean, it's an assault rifle, and it has a pretty decent amount of ammo. I mean, it does a pretty decent amount of damage, but, I mean, I never really used to care for it, but now I get why there's a decent amount of people who, like using this gun. So, I mean, it has a pretty good, decent amount of wallbang and penetration, and it, even though it has, like, only 30, ammo conservation, it does reload kind of fast, and, it kind of does have some low recoil setups, even though, you know, it's kind of like low ranked, and like if you just add on like the flash hider, it makes it pretty low recoil, which typically you have to get like a couple of things on guns for them to be like actual good. And there's a shot of like the wallbang and how much wallbang it really has. It doesn't have too much, but it does have a pretty decent amount for an assault rifle. It's probably like the average, but I mean it still has an RPM of like 850. I mean, it's just a pretty good gun overall. And so it can be used for close range and far range. And I mean, I kind of like that about it. You know, you can use it as like it can cross map, and it can also be like close range guns. And I mean, that's kind of what I like about this gun. And I mean, there's really nothing else to say about this gun. So next I'm going to go on to the MP7. So I like the MP7 because, I mean, it's quick, you move around quick, it shoots quick. I think it's like a 950 RPM. So it shoots quick, it reloads, I mean, kind of like the M16A3, but I mean, it still feels like it reloads kind of quick. I mean, it does a pretty good amount of damage, as you see, like the 29s and 30s, and sure, it does more damage, like the further you are away from it, but it still does a, you know, hefty handful of damage, which is, I mean, it's pretty good. So, I mean, you can use a lot of like scopes on it and stuff, and there's really there's not a no recoil setup on this gun because it's the MP7. It has a pretty decent amount of recoil, but hey, I mean, it still has, I guess, low recoil compared to like the Mac 10 and stuff. Like, it has a little bit of recoil, especially vertical recoil. It has like no horizontal recoil though, which is actually pretty good. And so it does do a lot of damage, like headshots and stuff. And I mean, it has pretty good penetration, pretty decent, but the M60 has a lot more penetration and damage than all of the other guns. So this gun has a lot of recoil, and so that's why you're gonna see me like hip firing it, because if a gun has too much recoil, I'm just probably gonna hip fire it. I mean, I love the M60, it does a bunch of damage, but I'm either just gonna hip fire it, or I'm just gonna most likely like use like a sniper scope on it, and I'm just gonna like tap or something so it doesn't have too much recoil. So it's like a DMR in it. It does do like it doesn't do as much damage as like the M6 as the SKS, not the M60, as the SKS. But hey, if you hit like headshots and stuff, it's like a 2-shot kill. It's like a 4-shot kill because it does like 35 damage at like far range, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, it could be worse. Like, I'm pretty sure the MG36 might do less damage far range, even though it's still a pretty good gun. Like, see, I mean, you can still kill him. So, I mean, this gun is pretty much used for all types of maps. And the intervention, I hate this gun. But I always used to think that it was such a slow reloader, but like, look at that. It's like, boom, shik shik, and that's actually really quick. Like, it felt so slow to me, like when I first used it, but for some reason, it's just quick somehow. And I mean, I love the quick scoping factor about it, how you can just, you know, quick scoping, because it takes so long to scope in, you can just click, and it basically automatically is a guaranteed kill off of someone like that, like there. I mean, I love hitting headshots off of people. It's so fun, especially with this gun when, like, you can't even see, like, the crosshairs really. It's just, I don't know, it's just pretty much like a fun gun to use. I mean, the secondary I have with it makes it all the better. It's a Scorpion with like rubber pellets and the extended mag or something like that. I don't remember it, but I did get it from the shop because, as you saw in the video, I just turned rank 77. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, that's really much going to be it. So like and subscribe.